Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Zay. We back again with another one. How y'all doing, man? I hope y'all growing. Hope y'all progressing, man. What you accomplished today? Okay, that's what I like to hear. Man, welcome back to the channel. If you been here already, if you new, what's up? I'm Zay. I I just be talking to myself. um, I'm trying to stay consistent this year. That's the goal. So I'm trying to drop one of these every couple days for every 2-3 days, something like that. I'm gonna try to drop a few a week. But today I think we gonna talk a little bit about lust, man. I feel like it's been on my heart lately, man. I feel like I personally I think everybody battle with it. Everybody I know, at least. Maybe that's just a reflection of who's in my circle. I don't know, but I feel like, especially as men, I can't speak for women, but I feel like we deal with it very often. We very visual creatures, and this world is not built to help us in any way at this point in time. Um, I don't know, man. I definitely think everybody knows, like, you're supposed to flee. You're supposed to run away. What's dude's name in the Bible who bro's wife was trying to get at him? I can't think of his name right now, but sometimes you really gotta run, bro. Like, I feel like you only got so much willpower. It's like you could be the strongest man in the world. If you trying to curl a 20-pound weight, you can only curl that 20 pounds so many times before your muscles start to give out, no matter how big that muscle is. So I feel like it's the same way when you trying to resist something. Like, you might be good for the first time, second time, 17th time, but one of them gonna come along where you just give in, bro. So I think that's the best practice, is to stay away from it. But as I've lived my life, as I've gone through the cycles of succumbing, of conquering, of yada yada yada, um, I've noticed a few things. I just wanted to share. Maybe I help somebody out. I don't know. If you take this and you run with it, maybe you hear this and you go, all right, he just yapping. I don't know. But that's my job. I'm yapping in the mic. Big Zay. But, yeah. I think one of the biggest things I've realized as of late is that I have a undying urge to accomplish things, right? It don't matter what that thing is. I think it's just built into me. I don't know if it's a man thing or a human being thing or what, but I have the urge to get something done, to feel like I conquered something, to feel like I achieved something, right? And unfortunately, I feel like the spirit of lust takes advantage of that, right? It takes that nature that you have inside of you, and it'll kind of twist it a little bit. I feel like that's what the devil do with anything. He can't create nothing. He can just change it a little bit. He take what God got and he go, well, let me pervert it. So I think every man has that desire to have his own little kingdom. You know what I'm saying? To have something that he could rule over. And I think when it comes to any type of lust within a man, your energy going to that is the easiest way out. And what I mean by that is, instead of you know, starting a business, or I don't know, getting something done, like, building something, anything, applying for a new job, anything you could be doing with your time, with your energy, with that spark that's in you, it's easier to take that same energy and put it into somebody you shouldn't be putting it into. um, it could be a woman or a man, whichever side you want. Oh yeah, but I think it's one of them things that's just, the more I set my mind to wake up and get something done, the less I feel that spirit weighing on me. You know, I feel like the more that I strive to achieve something, the less I'm gonna take that easy route. Cause both of them is hard, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to pull a girl or whatever, you gotta put a certain amount of time and energy into it. You gotta really think about it. You gotta plot on it. You gotta plan on it. You gotta do, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta, you making a whole business plan just to get a girl to like you, where you could be setting that business plan up to actually like put some food on your table, or to get your mom or something or whatever, you know. And I'm not trying to just make it like about worldly goals or whatever, like not just, you know, it's not just trying to not just trying to prosper in a worldly way, right? Side mission real quick, side quest. The weird obsession that I feel like modern Christians have with having staying in a season of prosperity is very interesting to me, because I don't feel like it's technically wrong, right? Like people who be preaching the prosperity gospel and all that, some of the things they say are biblical. Some of those things do line up. However, there are different seasons of your life that I feel like you are supposed to go through. Like it's in Psalms, I think, or Song of Solomon, one of them two, where it talks about there's a time to cry, a time to laugh, a time to live, a time to die, all that. There's different seasons in your life. You're supposed to go through all of these different things, and it shows you the beauty of life and the glory of God through it. You know, you gotta struggle to really appreciate the goodness. You gotta go through the death of something to appreciate the life in something else. And I feel like it would be nice if we could always stay in that life period of like, oh, everything is always good. But that's not supposed to happen until Christ come back. Like until we in that kingdom where Christ wipe every tear from our eye and everything, you supposed to go through something. Cause why you ain't gonna have no testimony otherwise. What else you gonna talk about? How else you gonna explain to people the glory of God? You know what I'm saying? Like if you, that's why people don't really take like Nepo baby seriously. Like, bro, you never had to struggle a day in your life. You can't tell me about nothing. It's the same thing. You need to go through something in order to even tell anybody like, hey, this is how I made it through. All glory to the Most High. Side mission now. Back to the lust thing, man. Anywho, yeah, I just feel like the more I live, the more that I learn how to deal with the inner workings of my flesh, and how to really I learned how to use the power that God gave me through His name, through His scriptures, everything, to really live the life that I'm meant to live. I feel like as I do that, I'm just realizing more things. Like, okay, lust really is just a void. It's not me. I don't think at its root lust is a bad thing. It's that whatever that need is, that desire, it can be solved through God. He can fill that void up with, I don't know, you might not be called to marriage, but you know, that's a ministry in its own. It could be solved through marriage. It could be solved through putting your 100% effort into Him. But I think lust is the perversion of the desire to seek Him out. Instead of seeking Him out and His glory and everything that comes with having God in your life, you seek a temporary fix. And both of them is hard roads. Well, actually, let me fix that. His burden is light. It's not hard. We make it hard. So, dealing with your flesh makes it hard. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like you either choose to dwell in the flesh and have some hard times, or you choose to fight the flesh and have a hard time. But eventually, staying in your flesh ain't never gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Siding with God, you might have your struggles, you won't have your down times, but He definitely gonna bless you. Even Job, that man went through it. He went through it for real. What happened at the end of the book though? He got blessed back 7 times. And I always thought about that because I'm like, dang, bro, like your kids is dead. Can you really replace your kids? But that's a different conversation for a different day. Anywho, yeah, man, I don't like. That's really all I had to say. It's just like my feelings on dealing with lust, trying to grow from it. If y'all got anything to talk about or that y'all got anything to add, go ahead, throw it in the comments for me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all watching the last one. We got a decent amount of views on that. But yeah, man, leave me some comments, man. I like reading what y'all got to say. Y'all be helping me out sometimes. I done got some messages about the last video, you know, expanding on what we talked about, and I really appreciate that. So, you know what I'm saying? If you got this far, go ahead, drop one of your coping mechanisms or something in the chat for me. Or say, you know what I'm saying, say turkey sandwich in the comments so I know that you hit this point. If nobody say turkey sandwich, I might cry a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I shouldn't even set that up. Set myself up for failure. Anywho, man, that's really all I got for y'all, man. If you want to finish watching this video, you know what I'm saying, got me a little dub. It got a little hectic at the end of the game. I might start dropping some different gameplays because I play a lot of Apex, but I've been thinking about hopping back on Rocket League, man. So if y'all want to watch me play Rocket League too, I do be on Fortnite with the homies too. So I can post some of that if y'all want to see it. But yeah, man, it's your boy Zay, and I'm out. See y'all in a couple of days, man. Yeah.
For you, mates. Here's your birthday present.
Down to subject.
We're doing great. Only 2 enemy squads remain. Grenade, heads up. Damaged.
Getting shot at. Firing. A second squad is firing at me. Lay down.
Reloading.
I have a subject in view.
10 seconds, the ring's just ahead.
Taking down more than a few.
Batman's got your back. Broke their shield now. Putting up some amp cover. Enemy.
Taking fire. Enemy spotted. Spotted a subject. I have a subject in view.
Putting up some amp cover.
Spotted one.
Reloading.
Subject near me. Healing their wounds. There's an enemy healing here.
Amp cover for you, mates. One squad left. Now you take cover. That's the kill leader, yeah? Keep it up. Putting up some amped cover.
Medical aid.
Enemy shield broke.
Trap set and waiting.
Giving my shields a recharge.
You are the kill leader.
Batty.
30 seconds remain. Shields are recharging.
Got our mate's banner.
I'm deploying a portable respawn beacon.
Healing up, hold on. Right, 10 seconds, rings nearby, get that blood pumping. Packing up my cover. Amp cover for you, mate.
Warning. Final movement in progress.
It would be tragic to fall to this final ring.
Thermite out. charge.